what's going on? In this video, I'm going to be teaching you about virtualization, how to set up a lab environment, and what software to use, how to get that operating system. Appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you. Outstanding. In this video, we're going to be working on virtual machines and what they are, how to set them up. So you might be asking yourself, what is a virtual machine? A virtual machine is a virtualized environment that behaves like a separate computer. It mimics a real computer. It acts like it has all the hardware, all the software. You would boot this up in your host operating system, and the virtual machine acts as the guest operating system, pretty much tricking the guest machine into thinking it's a real machine. Virtual machines do have overhead, so you'd have to have resources in your host operating systems to support the guest machines. The reason why you'd want to create a virtual machine is to play around with different operating systems, to even sandbox different development environments to safeguard your host operating system from any vulnerabilities. You can use VirtualBox that works on Windows platform, that works on Mac, it also works on Linux. It's free. VMware has a free basic version. There's also a paid premium version of that works on Windows, Linux, and I'm not sure if VMware is on Mac, but I know Windows has their own virtual environment called Hyper-V. Alright, let's go ahead and get right into it. So what we're going to be doing is installing a virtual machine or creating one from scratch. To do that, you would need VirtualBox or VMware Workstation. Alright, go to that website. I'll have the links down below. For both these websites, free. VirtualBox is free. VMware has a premium version, but they also have a basic version that's free. So go ahead and give your new machine a name. Simple. Choose whichever operating system you're going to be creating for the guest environment. I'm a big fan of open source, so you always catch me on Linux. The reason why I'm using Windows is just because it came with my PC, and I'm not gonna get rid of Windows 10 if it's given to me. So that's why you run a virtual machine to test out different operating systems, give it some RAM. Doesn't matter. It depends on what you need. I don't know how much you have to allocate. I already have this up and running, but this is just for display purposes. And give it some space. Choose dynamic allocation. That way you're not partitioning off a certain amount of space on your hard drive. Give it some memory. Give it like 50 gigs depending on how much you need. And then go ahead and mount that operating system or the ISO file. So to do that, you go to settings and down to storage. But first you can go ahead and go to system, and you want to check your processor. See how it has one CPU depending on how much resource you have to allocate to your machine. Always bump it up, give it 2. It makes the machine run a lot faster. But this is just for show, obviously. And go ahead and mount the ISO, go to storage, and down to the CD right here. You're gonna hit this CD and then mount the operating system that you have downloaded. And this is what I have installed, Parrot OS. And that's what you'd be using in my next series of labs. You can use Kali as well, but I recommend Parrot. Just personal preference. Kali's main industry standard. Nothing wrong with Kali. But Parrot comes with all those same exact tools. And this is great with masking your traffic as well. As you can see, it comes with all the same known tools. Got Armitage. Burp Suite is great for web application analysis. Security is key. this operating system will help you implement that. If you like the music you're hearing, go ahead and comment below. I'll show you exactly how I made this track. Appreciate you for tuning in.